Ginger, how are you doing? How was your stream? What'd you play?
This ghost has the most funniest dog. He was like slamming herself into like objects without disappearing immediately. Oh, fucking hell! Fucking hell!
You guys good?
I got that. I got the fucking Wednesday kid come charging at me. Jesus Christ!
In the tent, we're in here doing all the work.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not quite done yet. Ryu's fucking dying.
Jinyu, you better come home. I have to poke your adopted
Alright,
daughters.
let's start it.
Would be.
Alright, hey guys. Oh, you guys have a nice Sunday. I had a wonderful Sunday. Wait, I actually went to the zoo with my family, though I had to teach my niece some lessons because she became a spoiled princess for the day, not knowing that I pay for everything. So it's like, hello, kind of thing. But yeah, we're gonna play more Zeldas here, and we're gonna continue. I'm gonna miss a lot to pick up stuff and things. But also, I've been researching a new like system for chat kind of thing for my OBS. Alright, give me a sec. Had something came up. But yeah, I am running, doing some research right now of a new program called Botrix, but it's gonna be a work in progress because I'm trying to switch over, getting rid of what I have right now because there's like multiple programs. Hey, Penguin Boo. Yeah, I'm not any concern, you know. You little or something? Because penguins for the south don't just shove a new attitude. So that's what make you special? But you're not wrong about me being rich. People pay a huge price for my services if the owner of the store just bought me, alright? So, are we gonna be partners fighting together in the hollows, right? Fighting to make out. Is that what you do? Yep. Shit, by the complete version of me. Are you just a fragment? You get up to unlock more skills and right up the first time bet. Only got 600 Denny's. Then I also rack up membership points and max 12 star membership. You unlock my full powerful one, which is to complete me. I already paid the cash when I got you through the agency. Eh? Really? Let me check this out. Yep. You're already a 12 star member. It's your parent. You just flipped. Can't wait for our future adventure together with you and EOS. Got that? Oh, hey, Belle. Another has that and that and that. So much stuff to clear up because I've been away from this game. No, they're having new characters soon here. Alright, Belle. Need to continue the main story. Let's go. Yep. Main story time. Sleep on the sofa. Inhale. She's on me, isn't she?
Lord Faison, this time let me.
Ew, no.
Vivian.
Barry's like, mm. 'Cause
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in. I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself. Ugh. I was going to sit here looking super cute.
See, like,
handsome
the
like
concept
this.
is endless.
You know, like the
Gadget
number one
is like,
sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
like, you know, robot poses and moving. There's no, like, fluidness. And in my opinion, Star Rails itself, it's like long drama attacks that put me to sleep.
Vivian, are you sure you're awake? That sounded like sleep talk. I'm sure sleeping in that position couldn't have been comfortable either.
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month. Though it is a bit late, but... Good morning, Lord Phaethon.
You're here super early today, Vivian. Is there something urgent?
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family, but I haven't found the source yet.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected
Probably.
that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but
The
it
latest
has a
on
loyal
auto saving that
following
bad.
among regular folks.
Oh yeah, I'm eating
After
some
some digging,
little nerd
I
candy.
was surprised to find that the
It's
public
chocolate
isn't
candy.
turning on Hugo. Some people feel bad for him. Public outcry against Hartman is growing. Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, if I'm not mistaken.
Based on our past experience with Hartman, he's not the type to sit back and let anyone mess with his power or interests.
Yep.
And that's what worries me. Hartman, in all likelihood, must have taken the sacrifice core. And now that he has this bargaining chip, who knows what kind of deal he'll strike with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no problem at all. Take your time.
Wait! Don't go outside.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I'll be right here.
Thank goodness Vivian didn't walk out the main door. Lycon's been pacing around outside for like half an hour and scared off at least 5 customers. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to...
Sure, I'll go talk to him.
Okay, I'll go talk to Puppy Man. Puppy Man.
Good morning, Master Pro.
Good morning. Bell
Gozaimasu.
just let me know you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or... I don't know Miss Vivian very well. I might not be the right person.
Vivian doesn't seem down at all. In fact, she's been actively gathering intel. If you're feeling bad about what happened with Hugo...
That's reassuring. I trust your judgment. Would you mind coming in with me?
Alright.
Sure. But just to be clear, you both have your own stance on this.
I respect that. Thank you. Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry.
You don't have to explain anything. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltists and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its
I'm glad you guys are on the same page.
Master Proxy, I believe the mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission.
If the mayor wants to work with us, Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the...
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating...
Belle, Vivian, and I need to think this through carefully with it.
Of course. I completely understand.
What do you think? But yeah, keep looking up how they do box rigs. Like get rid of mix it up and others. Maybe. Like maybe. Like on. Alright.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's action. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable. No one knows what happened to the exaltist in Janus Quarter back then, but it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major... Bringer's map marks the locations where
The leader of the exaltists in Janus Quarter died a few years back. Could it be that Hartman was just acting on his own?
Unfortunately, my sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with...
Is it possible it's someone from TOPS?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members.
But there's no way the exaltists would just hand over their...
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And the public will see the mayor as incompetent. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards...
Still sharp as ever.
So, what exactly... Please don't tell me you're doing this out of... I'm not some hero of justice.
Hello there.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on... And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death.
So it was you behind the rumors.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them, and I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic, as I said before, and I'd be happy to clear it. Now let me lay out my term. After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one.
What are you doing?
There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able... On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition. And maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work. You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Oh, silly kitty. Alright. Don't worry, that's just...
Really?
A light that
The
fell.
Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be
One
assisting
light.
us?
That's right. She's heading to Janus Quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own, so it looks like you both are on board with this commission.
This affects a lot of ordinary people in the...
I know you won't. Given our positions, we might not be... I'll leave the rest to you then.
Alright, let's hit the hollow.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
I will never turn on Lord Phaeton.
Please forgive me for
Wait.
stealing the moonlight.
Oh shit, I still don't have him unlocked. Or, oh, he's dead. That's what it is. Okay. Like, oh, he's dead.
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
Who do I need?
I would never turn down Lord Phaeton.
Lord Phaeton. Mockingbird. How about my dude?
I'm here, so we're ready to roll out.
Eh.
Want to see the red scarf?
What is Ellen?
Touch my tail? No.
Every 3 of 10.
Time for some tail care.
She
Touch my
don't.
tail?
She don't get along.
Ready in Soldier 11, reporting. Awaiting further instructions.
This is the path I follow.
One out of 2. Okay. 54.
Eradicate all evil.
Want to see the red scarf?
This is the path I follow.
A mission? Take me along.
Let's see. I can make 5. That'd be 16.
If you need help, call me anytime.
Right.
Eradicate all evil.
I'm here, so we're good.
Put him in. Put him in, coach.
Want to see the red scarf? Time for another win.
Alright, let's go with lighter. But yeah, I don't know if you guys heard the news in the Hoyo games, but a voice actor literally had an interview recently with a PNG VTuber, and apparently they announced that they did get fired. So for Genshin Impact fans, your companion is going to have a different voice coming up in a few updates, since this person, who is not part of the strike, and she is not part of the group that's doing the strike, got fired. I don't know why. I guess she thinks she's part of a strike, and she thinks her company's the same as that company, but completely different, since Hoyo's the one that helped her get to that company, kind of thing. Like, I'm trying to keep it vague, but it's like, you know, she was in company A, they moved her to company A to B, and company C is on strike.
Lord Phaeton, thank
kind
you
of
for
things.
trusting Mockingbird and me. Don't touch me.
Bam. What happened? Alright. Sacrifice.
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. Did she realize?
Did Hartman just make
Ooh.
up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops? I've been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Of course he did.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Topps planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
Look at my stream. The drop rates are doing good. They're not going crazy so far.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into talk. She's an exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her.
Vivian, you seem a bit
The she I'm referring to is with the exaltists. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I never meant to hide anything from me. So, Lord Phaethon.
Alright.
Sure. I'll stop asking. As for everything else...
Lord Phaethon. I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is.
No. Oh, here it is.
Can't shake the feeling that something bad is about to
Jay. Bam.
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people.
However. That's creepy as fuck.
Ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path.
These paintings are messed up as hell. Look at this. That poor Bangbu.
For the first time, I'm needed for more than just my curse.
You see that person's already a pervert without just even being a person.
My bad.
Nothing here either. Fool, are we too late?
I see crate over there. Did I open that one? I did.
Don't touch me.
Who's next?
I forgot this game you can't jump either as much. There's a person there.
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the exaltists?
I never left the exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. We didn't meet today.
What's wrong? Are
Vivian, you see me.
No.
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. You've made your choice. One last piece of advice. I won't tell her we met today.
Camille!
Hmm.
Lord Phaethon, watch out!
She
I'll tell you what that was about later.
just had bombs in her skirt.
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
You've been gone forever!
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Camille,
Why would the Exaltists go after?
I saw it.
I saw it too.
and one of them. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death.
Wait, what did I miss?
When I was a child, back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter. I won't let history repeat itself.
Vivian.
Please stop. We've got bigger things to focus on. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Vathan.
Alright.
Absolutely. If you're feeling down.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two tops, they said Hartman had a backup plan. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position...
Very sketchy.
That sounds sketchy.
Like sacrifices, sir.
Precisely. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends. Do you have time, Lord Vathan?
Alright.
Sure. Let's go.
What's next? Wise and Bell know how to fight in the future updates on Zealous. So they're just they're proxy warriors. Please don't tell me that's a thing. Alright. What the... Okay. Just checking something here. Alright.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel.
Okay, girl.
She's like a mentor to me.
Oh, her. What's up?
I learned a lot about data scraping on Internet thanks to her.
Hey, Rain. Hi again.
Rain! Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Hi.
Rain? So you...
Yeah, Vathan. Long time no see.
Rain! You actually know that Lord Vathan is Lord Vathan? No, I mean, you actually know Wise is Lord Vathan.
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them. I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol...
Rain! Let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Vathan would...
Why are you all tense? Right! Lord Vathan lives on 6th Street too, and might know your idol. Remember when you traced that post on Internet and you came back all like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a top...
I think I know that black cat.
Lord Vathan, please, let's drop the...
Come on, Vivian. It's been years. If you'd just let me, I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own.
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Huh? What's wrong?
Alright. Choose a subject.
Vivian said you might have some...
All right, let's get down to business. The Ravenlock families claim that those missing workers died in an accident. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow. Then, and yesterday, I picked up that I caught a weird distress signal from when I tried to reach out. The last trace of the signal. Finding someone in real life isn't...
Any more leads?
Okay, We'll take a look. You just said this is something you're sure of.
I dug up some info on a few days ago. There were some. The place was locked up, so not sure if it's related to. If you don't find anything useful around here, well, that's all I.
Thank you.
Don't get all emotional on me now. This one's on the house. But if you still want to find your. I've been.
Alright, don't worry about it.
Nosy. Nah, just professional. But honestly, whoever you've come a long way. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, people will appreciate you. I might not care about the real. I'm counting on you to. Alright, I have a.
Alright. So it's somewhere in abandoned.
Lord Phaethon, please pay no mind to what Rain said.
Jesus.
That big guy's up ahead.
Here's
Let's
Snowy.
hurry.
Yatta. Oh, it's him. Long time no see. You seem to be doing well, little one. Yep, I'm a new friend since last time we met. My friend got ill before, and it was the manager who helped heal him. Why don't you two know each other? Know each other. Yatta. You're super helpful. Little one.
One Denny Boo is just too cute, right?
I
didn't know you helped it too.
Yeah.
I knew Lord Phaethon was the best in the whole world.
Jesus. What's going on?
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I know I messed up. Please, no. Who are you?
I'm
I
down.
won't say anything. I don't know anything. I swear, I know nothing.
We're not PubSec. We won't force you into anything.
What do you want from me?
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and—
I can't say. I can't tell. You never saw me. Please.
Don't you wish to see your family?
It's my fault.
But your family must miss you dearly.
No, it's my fault.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
If you care about your family, even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean. No one knows how this will turn out, but if you do nothing now, we're not here to turn you in. I'll help you return to your family.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money. Looking for work, the money was way too good. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources. So after we sent in our applications, when we got there, they handed us some pills saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether. But after I took them, when I woke up, I saw my They said something about me being a good experiment, but then a blonde guy found me, so I escaped.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. Do you remember the place they first took you?
I only remember the first place. What exactly was in that box? I'm not lying. I took just one, and I'm telling the truth.
I know you're not. We'll arrange for your protection once this is all over.
Seems like he was
Sometimes
becoming the
I
next
wonder if
victim
you've
of
had
the
some kind of
sacrifice.
special, no matter who you're up against.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. I wondered.
It's hard to picture that.
Well, I was on a mission, just as Rain said.
Speaking of Rain, you even know one Denny Boo.
Enough about me.
Looking back, it feels like it's a long story, starting with how the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang gang. It should be around this area. Belle told me there's a highly rated store here. What's wrong?
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before, too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero. But none of that was a coincidence.
I'm your stalker.
It was me. Following you, and now I've finally made it to your side. Ever since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune. I had traveled to many places and witnessed far too much misfortune. Every tear I shed brought disaster.
Look at this. Like, well, the other games not do that.
Curses to count. I loathed my tears as much as
Beautiful.
I despised my own existence. Wherever I stayed, tragedy followed. I had roamed too many places, and each time, it ended the same way. I didn't know where I could go anymore. One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me. Whether they knew me or not, everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. It really seemed that my very existence in that moment. So many lights. I made up my mind. I decided to take one last. It was you, Lord.
Eh?
Huh?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord, but I know you probably don't remember it. But for me, I wanted to walk the paths you...
And what did I?
So, I have to...
Well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself.
You're putting my memory to the test.
So, Lord, not only for that comment, you for giving me the courage to become who I am today, Lord Phaethon. Lycon just sent a message. There's an update. Let's head back to the video store and go over the details together.
Right. Oh. Yeah, sweet. Owl tattoo. Water with spray tattoo from the zoo today. It's cool.
Wise, you're back.
It's blue to
Looks like
black.
Lycon's tied up with something.
Fade.
He said I should just chill until you're back, and then I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
I knew it. Now that we have the location.
Precisely. We hope you can...
Yes.
Alright, we'll get there right away.
I have other matters to attend to. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will all... The target coordinates have been shared with her. Please ensure your safety.
Yeah.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Wanna... I've been waiting for you.
They get along. Okay. Jane Doe gets along with her. Okay. Oh, that's a surprise. I think you put Lighter and Billy together, like, It was literally one way.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Camille, you really think I'd stroll around with something this important? Plus, even though the Ravenlocks and the Exaltus have been working together for ages, I'm the one offering the sacrifice core here.
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Our partnership isn't just talk.
Sure thing. Once you verify it's legit, have Lady Dina come over.
All right, lead the way.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for. It's just that. Why would they only? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want.
Who's Dina?
So this Dina they were talking about.
Lord Vathan, I really think we should.
Alright.
I've mapped out a shorter route, but there will be ethereals along the way.
Don't worry, Lord Vathan. Don't touch me.
Right now, there.
Ethereals! Stay away from Lord Vathan!
Spin.
Sure. Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage.
See, keep NPCs down there with
Let's get out of here before
guns.
we're spotted. Let's keep moving, Lord Vathan. Leave the enemies to me, Lord Vathan.
I'll make it painless.
Break it.
Leave it to me. Just this one.
How can they not hear all this fighting?
They're still over there. Looks like they're arguing.
They're just standing there.
This is our chance. Let's hurry. No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists, it would be really dangerous.
Moving on.
Hand over what's in the box. Or we do this the hard way.
You sure talk big, little girl. Let's see if you can get past me first.
Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice core.
It might be fake.
Lord So Hartman never kept the core here to.
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box?
You call this?
Hello. Madam.
Vivian, it's been ages.
Dina!
Oh my, you actually remember me. Look at you. So, tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed? Are they crying in your head all night?
Oh.
Back then, I had no idea.
You had no idea?
You can tell she's
While you were
crazy.
soaking up all that love from Daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was going on?
I wasn't.
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually.
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to
Very
make
crazy.
sure the
Very
sacrifice
crazy.
core is
That bitch is
legit.
crazy.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
I won't. Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me
It's
for
the
what went
fucking
down back then.
pets.
However,
Crazy
I do
pets.
understand your worries. It's fake.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo. How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, seriously? The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. The masterpiece Father made for the creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding.
So, the...
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at?
I don't know. If I knew where the real core was... Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are.
Oh? They shouldn't have suffered. Weren't you the one who decided if it weren't for your tears, how would they have... How self-righteous, Vivian. It was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed an
manipulation.
excuse. He needed someone to blame, whether I shed tears or not. He'd treat living... Dina, you know all of this!
Shut up, shut up, shut up, Vivian! Why do you always... You did it before, and you just had to ruin my plan. If you don't...
I told you I don't have the sacrifice. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat.
Oh, really? Then I suppose there...
Right.
Your ethereals are coming.
No escape.
Too many. No chance to get out of this. Keep your filthy hands off.
Yeah, it's too much. Alright, now it's getting a bit harder.
I'll make it painless.
Bam.
Stay away from Lord Phaethon!
Nope.
There are so many. It's ink.
New characters.
Shun Palace, good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast.
A Taoist.
Now!
Thank you.
Finally, peace and quiet.
Go back to Lil Finch.
You must be wise, right? Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
May I ask, who are you?
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yishuan.
Yishuan.
Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are. At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but you're...
So, you're the investigator the mayor mentioned.
Yes. He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance.
Guidance? What does that mean exactly?
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
I'm so sorry, Lord. I think I'll head back for now.
Mostly
You don't look
first.
so great.
Hmm.
Lord Vathan,
Are you feeling down?
I can head back later, Vivian.
I
If you want to talk about what's...
didn't mean to keep my past. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune. Then, one day, there, I met Dina, who was so kind to me. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them.
Oh,
Dina helped Landon
one of
make
those
people for
people.
the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her great. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude. Back then, Dina would chat, but things between us shifted when Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him after that, he'd take me those who got the blessing. At first, I was ecstatic.
Was that blessing medicine the same sacrifice serum Bringer had?
Yes. To be precise, the medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but in the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness. One day, I saw Dina, and I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing. That evening, I broke Landon. I trailed him to the hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted in the end. Then, without hesitation, before Landon returned, I went back to the residence, and just a few days later, I wanted to save her. And so, that day, at first, Landon argued, but in front of them all. Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina! Vivian? Listen to me. Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't... Father!
It's got nothing to do with it.
Vivian, was this... Dina, I just don't want to lose my father.
Delusional.
You stop being self-righteous, Vivian.
She gonna morph into a destruction thing, like making Ambi's former team.
Landon was gone, I never expected her to continue. Camille lost her entire family. She's not a bad person. She joined the Exaltists very early on. That day, she was just... All these years, she's been following Dina. But I see misfortune approaching. Maybe I really am a...
No.
You're not the one causing trouble.
Having visions of the future is dangerous.
It was Landon
You
who
only
was
can see
pulling the
one
strings.
of many
As
parts.
for Dina and Camille, they knew the truth and they made their choice. The hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones.
Lord Vathan.
You need to believe in yourself, Vivian. From what I can see, you're... Besides, you told me you really like who you've become.
Yes. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. Lord Vathan.
Not just today.
I'll track down the location of the sack. Good night, Lord.
Oh, it's noon. Alright. Yes. Next story.
Sure.
I didn't expect you to be.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy. Then he logged that footage, and later I found that part of the footage had been
Blonde. Where?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo. Thank you, Shaw.
Great! You also helped me a lot when if it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired. All right, go ahead and...
Like how? I doubt the Blackbird would beat up the Penguin Mango, is it? Hey. Yeah, that's little bamboo. That one? Okay. Into the video store. It's like, had a feeling like it's not the bamboo. Be ridiculous. Maybe someone don't keep their mouth shut.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just...
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end.
And the sacrifice?
That belongs to the creator. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I just don't want Dina to spend her life
I mean, no offense. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice. I do not want any of my... As for the sacrifice core, as for how things will...
The creator...
Camille was...
Compared to Camille's motives.
Hugo.
Lycon just sent a message saying he's got something...
Alright, let's patch him in.
Hey, Wolfman.
Master Proxy, I apologize for this. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will... This banquet is rather special, with Hartman at the center of controversy. There are many the mayor has been spreading rumors of a young... This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon?
Correct. And...
I see.
And with me...
Like
+1! Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Master Proxy, it seems
to go with Vivian as a +1. A date? Yes, she says. Look how excited she is. Like, date? Date?
Sure. If we go together, we'll be able to keep an eye out for each other.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evac. I hope everything goes well.
Anything to look out for? Oh, that's just some last minute studies. And this, I think, is when we get the new outfits too. Ready? Because we're not going in this casual outfit. Kidding me? In this outfit. Okay.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Well, Brandon does look like Hugo. He has the ears and the eye color. Like, Jesus. We could have you see similar to the playable characters.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion.
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is...
We both know what's what. I know far more about how the Ravenlock... I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite...
Oh?
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically perhaps when we've had our fill.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get Anne? I'm also looking forward to receiving a special we can discuss what you wish to know while...
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I'll come find you later.
These kinds of... I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
Well then.
You always manage to surprise me. You sent him off with...
It's just some techniques Hugo taught me. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice, and the fact that the sacrifice cores otherwise. Burden Lord Phaethon, let...
Alright. I've all...
Wherever you go... is...
The security outside of the manor is really strict, but...
Right. Having...
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve.
Then let's split up.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Raven so much so that these two distinguished guests don't want to come? Well, after all, Burton, that greedy idiot. But I never expected that he would bring... I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power...
As he makes his introduction.
Now, dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish? My...
Here, uncle. I was like, well then.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end.
Alright. Faking your own death.
Just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
Well, Lycon. How it is to pick death.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon. You think too highly of my physical capabilities.
Ooh, rated.
Thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else,
Hello, Raiders. From Taka. How are you guys doing today?
Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish
All the
facade.
raids.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate.
Oh no!
Oh god.
You should also thank the blood bag hidden
They
in
should
my
follow, guys. Wow.
Do you remember when we last used this trick?
Sometimes I really don't understand you.
Sorry, all dudes today.
The consequences would be if I didn't understand your code, if I decided against helping you, or if I just couldn't control my strength properly.
Raid Dash, we had a good stream. Alright, Taka.
You'd understand. Of course. If things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
Yeah, we're here playing Zema's here.
No, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. As things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad...
Seems you've made quite...
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with... Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, he's probably figured that out.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means.
You aren't hopeless yet. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot, but of course it comes at a cost. After all, you can't hide.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman.
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Another crucial point is, although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, that's the only way they would be safe.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were all...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss.
So it was all
Obviously,
acting.
It was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable as...
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe
God,
me
it's like
if I
a,
said
it's like, was it a Akechi from
But
freaking Persona
unfortunately, it's
5? Acting like he's a bad guy kind of thing. He's like the like
I will make
Avenger
sure
type.
that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists.
You don't look too good.
No. This is the first Lycon, do you have a...
Tie himself up? Question mark? They tell me they put the art on about it. Please don't tell me they have bad art him tied up. Oh god, it changed back. Thank god. Fandoms of these games too much. Never mind.
Don't look at me like that. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition.
Must be Jane.
The good news is he gave me a very low dosage. Perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. The bad news
when I delay those effects out, and that's exactly what's happening now. So, I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accident. Anyway, after you leave,
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
this is
I prefer
advice
a doctor for you.
doctor. So, Icon, all you need to do.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. Well,
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Oh god.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
I see your bang boo, but it's not your fault. You were born with those eyes. But for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. I made it. Interstellar out of zero planning. I suck as you already agreed.
It's all your fault.
Ah, his
I
memories.
wish I had never given birth to you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will get better if you just die, right? If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more person. So, Hugo.
Hallucinations.
I wasn't awake yet after all.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
That's what that
Who
baby's
are
been
you?
talking.
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother.
Freaking Persona reference here.
She beat you without reason.
With the shadow.
She tried to gouge out your eyes when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer.
Yes, I hate her.
What's this vibe of Persona 5 reference with like Star Wars of becoming a Sith Lord kind of thing? Like, Jesus.
I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me, but I won't kill her because I know it won't change.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family without you. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
But now?
Stop lying to yourself. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitate and you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade. If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules, just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Why forgive them?
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather...
So she could be already be dead anyways.
They don't even matter. At least not yet. You know,
because knowing how old Yuga is now, she's probably a granny.
Cannot forgive has never been someone else, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive...
Alright, moving on.
You'll regret this. Fool, your pretty words mean nothing.
But Tanner faces a dark version of himself.
I see. This is still an illusion.
Yep.
I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Let's see. Well then.
Hugo, let's play hide and seek. I'm already hiding.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find me, right? Like you always do.
Serena.
Oh, this is not creepy as fuck right now.
You're looking in the wrong place.
It's laughing.
I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why I had to die?
Hmm.
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer.
Mm-hmm. Just the delusions and everything. Like, he's from a rich, affluent, crappy-ass family that are, like, pompous to the highest degree. Like, no wonder he's, like, a freaking rebel. Here's our share.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time.
You can hear sobbing.
Have you forgotten about me?
And now we have the freaking baby, circus baby from FNAF vibes now coming up.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be
Guess you
nice to
forgot
you, just
about
like
me.
before.
Guess you forgot about me. Alright, I'll remember
I
you.
was the only one who was ever nice to
Great.
you, wasn't I?
Either it could be up there or by the food stand.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why?
Because you were in an arrogant family who believes in old ways.
Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came.
Well,
Do a surprise there.
this is just his step-siblings, isn't it? Or servants. Ah, the servants. Of course.
I do told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course.
Yes. Your half-sister, unfortunately. I don't like the way you blame yourself. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father...
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
In their eyes. And so...
They tried to kill me.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Those cruel brats. Yet, not only did Father not blame you...
In this world, only...
And that's exactly what you found. Here you go again. Trying to deny your desires. Deep down
The
inside.
art in here is just crazy.
Asking yourself why these evil people...
I could actually imagine it moving to the still image.
The world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt.
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
They died by Hartman's hand.
Boring. I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles, pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood.
So it's like...
It's like a curse, written into the Ravenlock family's genes.
Don't forget.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me.
I won't.
You won't become a failure, so relax. Our power eclipses him, so do not deny. Admit it. Deep and die.
Another one.
Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you.
Are you not seeing the vision in your eyes? You're still delusional right now.
Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over.
Wait, are you the one? Aren't you also the one that cut off Lycon's legs or something? So he does have robotic legs. Oh yeah, his eye.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what...
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father. After almost being assassinated, your father was...
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the... So... The one who killed...
You knew what choice and extreme. This time you succeeded. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else.
Enough. I may hate him for betraying me.
What?
You aren't Lycon, the other me.
Hidden within the heart.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same.
Then you should know what I want to say when you and Lycon split. Because you realize that some people live only to bring more suffering for that. That's right. To slay the dragon, you must first become one. You know the truth. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the innocent civilians, you can save more.
I've spent countless hours.
So why not submit?
I wasn't responsible
Become a
for
serial killer?
father's death. His
That is not
schemes
the
to
way.
kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, of course, whether it's tops, I refuse to be dragged down by...
You foolish. Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Otherwise... Of course you are right to do so. But... you stay silent, that's why. But remember, and we are children born from hatred come.
But you are me, and I'll never lose to myself.
Are we fighting yourself now? A shadow version of yourself? That's what's gonna happen. I feel it's gonna happen. Well then, I guess I knew it. We're fighting Shadow Hugo. There, your persona battle.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
You don't have my skills yet, fool. Come get bitch.
Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
They're all just a part of me. Now it's time to wake up.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
So now back to the current time. He pretty much cured himself from being mind controlled.
This is just like what I saw in my dream.
Alright.
Ah, my former partner.
Are you sure you are fully recovered?
How about we fight?
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
How thoughtful. I'm touched.
I'd rather you not starve to death. Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way.
Now tell me, what exactly?
Just going a bit crazy but if I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it?
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now.
I wanted to ask, what you said about
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything, or I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this.
Just as I said before, perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done.
I have contemplated this before, yet those in high positions still possess immense resources. But just as you said, even if what we did was nothing,
Alright.
Alright, let's catch up later.
I thought you would rest up.
As much as I would prefer that, if all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. Well then.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu.
Very well. Let's go.
The funny part is, if I actually had my hair grown out, and if I gel it, I would literally look like Lycon without the dog ears. Literally. I'm gonna grow out my hair for like AnimeCon. Because wigs are easy, yes, but it's just styling it's a bitch. So it's like, you know what? I use my own hair. Just let it grow out. If it's a character with dyed hair, dye that hair temporarily. Style it. Alright. Sounds endless.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too.
There might be Danny's in there.
I know where they are. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
He has like the anime Ruby scythe. Seriously. A cannon scythe. Here, have a carrot. That's a cure for this quote-unquote medication. It's just eating carrots.
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
That's how you do it.
More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
Look at that chest here. Oh, there's the man that we got.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Yes.
Of course. He threw them into the hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. To him,
they're just more pawns.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. I still need more to
hear them talk.
The compensation you promised. All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge...
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, well...
Because I don't have a...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're...
Don't worry, you'll get every dinny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
Oh, there it is.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like that. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over.
What? You didn't say anything. Look, this is good stuff, all right?
Exactly. You'll be working in the hollow for several hours. You have to take it before we continue. Of course.
Lycon, what are you...
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly...
Now is not the right time.
And as I said many years ago...
So that's how you...
If that's not what you want me to think...
All right. It's a little complicated. Of course, it's your... But if you...
I trust you.
All right. Now we can...
Don't forget. Also, don't...
All right.
It's one of them spy.
Who the hell are you?
Slap him in the head.
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Your legs? How are they? To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. You had a lot more aggression.
I've merely learned to control my strength.
God damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can. for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice. If you're willing to act. All right. Let's end the small talk here. Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always. A certain someone should take some lessons from you.
I do have
I'll leave the
spy.
rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have
Lucky.
already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect.
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
There are ways
Sometimes I
behind the
wonder
bed that you
if
don't
know me
know.
at all.
Then I have one last question.
The truth is,
Everything.
before he passed away in that small attic.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path,
That's right.
you never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream? You know there's no way I'd allow myself. Besides, back then,
Jack.
It's all in the past. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location. Nikon, it was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. And even before that, if I
the blame.
hadn't hesitated. Even now, but I no longer care to personally deliver that.
You.
I know we may never. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me. So I could. As long as I know.
You've changed.
Don't patronize me. I still disagree with Jack's words. I will walk the path I believe is right, but...
Should I say thank...
You're welcome. Come to think of it.
It was just an accident. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one. I used to think you wanted power.
I am a god. Or you could say that in this world, there are many things that we are powerless to change. Just as I said before. Let's go. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
Now we go back to the present.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation.
Why does that have like an asterisk from Star Wars?
What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
You guys a speedboat?
You've done well, Vivian.
You had
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too, and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, Lycon's taking care of everything outside. Also, wise. Hugo...
Master Proxy, although it is late...
Alright.
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and...
I was simply playing along. After all, you are a student of the mayor's late friend. Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence...
You guys are really close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger.
So mutated.
Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately... So the Exaltists don't do this. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father...
Putting aside the sacrifice for now, Hartman's sacrifice core is fake.
The real core has always been here.
Here?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear Proxy?
Oh my god, yeah.
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant.
How about our dear Proxy take out that pendant?
You have to look. Oh look, the sacrifice of core.
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick.
It's always been safekeeping.
I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes. And we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left.
All right. That's the important stuff. I'll contact you again once...
Alright. Continue the story. Continue all the way until it's done to the max. So now we gotta find the corrupted serum that turns people into monsters. All places we gotta pick here. Dina would most likely turn herself into a monster. Because most things happen.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
In position.
Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Yep.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Alright.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first. Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
This?
You're not taking anything from here. Hugo, get the guards first. You just stepped into your own grave.
Fools.
And
prostrate yourself before the abyss.
no wonder Jane Doe gets along with these two. The second here that mentions the abyss on their bursts.
Out of my way. I'll eliminate any obstacles.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Bam.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here,
There's likely a lot more stashed around here. Our actions here won't go unnoticed.
with Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her.
How about we split up?
Very well. Let's go with your plan. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her. Let's part ways here for now.
Sure. I've been feeling way better these past few...
It's a
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled.
greater power means more responsibility.
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
It's not about compensation. Oh, but I have no doubt in your abilities.
This is the future I saw. Lord Pathan.
I fell from the sky.
I'm sorry. This time. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish.
Nope. Just heard like 3 more to spawn. Like, oh god, I just heard 3 more spawn right there. Okay.
Don't touch me.
I don't know, bosses would break. Well, I didn't know
Leave
that
this to me, Lord Bateman.
freaking barrels are also one.
Who dares get between me and Lord Bateman? might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
I'll try to go easy on you. No problem.
You were killed by an umbrella. I hope you're happy.
There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
It must have been tough, Vivian. If you had stayed,
Those people have been taken to safety.
they're just mere test subjects. There will always be people consumed by greed. In any case, what are a few
Dina, you deceived those people.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those. Vivian.
Blinded.
Once before Father took it was Father. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a That was the first. Don't forget that it was Father.
Then why don't you eat it?
who threw what you
Eat
called
it.
second
Inhale it.
You
Then,
basked in. Do you think
if you're
that by
that
leaving?
obsessed
Of
with your
course not.
father.
Do you really think you're some? In the end, you're just an
Not everyone wants to live, and you say it's because of greed that people will. Perhaps those people, but that greed is just what you and Landon have done. Stop lying to yourself.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the I saw it all clearly.
Don't look at me. With Father did nothing wrong.
Tina, it's not too late to. You know
We
what would
want to
happen
use you
if
as a
it's not the
pig for
hollows that are
slaughter.
but the hope you keep talking about.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish.
No one deserves.
I can always go and get more test subjects. With you gone, Camille.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you go?
Lady Dina, I understand that there's no one day Hollows will know. I look forward to the I watched you grow up, and I destroy. I know the pain of loss. I want to, but Dina, Vivian is right.
Camille,
I'm not abandoning you.
the point of no return.
No, Dina. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
Killing herself.
I made a deal with Hugo
She's
and
going.
Amir. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No, I refuse.
Dina, I'm going to dispose.
I won't allow it. You'll die. I won't allow it. You've always followed my.
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, I was certain. Then start over, Dina.
That's not what I want. Camille, you're.
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry.
Let's take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
These ears are infected by virus. Woo! Oh my god, she's slower now. There we go.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
Come on. she is dead.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
Or no, are
Were the
you?
one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying I wish you hadn't at first. When there are so many exaltists, but when Father brought you back, I was also so happy because it meant you were
So
different
delusional.
from all those. But soon, I grew jealous. It's only because of my ability that I know, of course. I was terrified. I knew if that day ever came, and when that day did come,
Tina, you knew everything about what. And why didn't you tell me back then?
because it's the only. It proves I had Father's trust. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home. You were happy, but in the end, you discovered you then. Well, all I ever had. I've never known a life outside. The only purpose I had was I've never been taught any. It is what little value I have. In the end, you took. You think you're doing good, but have you ever?
This is when she eats the core.
You are also my first friend. Save me. Why don't you understand?
Tina, you can stop. Let's leave the hall, okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't. I have nothing left. I won't. I don't want to hate myself. That's just the kind of person I am. Vivian, I will also hate Camille. Vivian, if I had never...
Lord Phaethon, she was my... I'm going to bid her farewell.
Yep, you're killing it. I had the good feeling that she was an insane lady by the first time you introduced to her. Yeah, she mega ugly.
Tina, it will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer. Notice me, Lord Phaethon.
Come on. Fuck his build. Got a little damage there. There we go.
Vivian, behind you!
What happened? What the... Vivian!
Lies, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
You took the serum too.
I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body...
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No! It can't end like this!
Well, that reminds me of Genshin reversing corruption with the abyss power.
Wise. Wise. Wise, you're finally awake.
Give the praise of, oh, you're finally awake. It's everywhere.
At the store? I remember I was...
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow, and you said Vivian used the serum on herself?
Hey, Merlin.
But she looked fine to me. Do you remember what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on her. I can't describe exactly what happened. I don't know exactly what I did, but...
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. Let's put that aside for now.
I'm a bit dizzy, but...
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight.
Okay. I'm sorry for worrying you, Belle.
So I think
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling?
Phaethon is also the cure for the ethereals.
Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened?
Things were dire, and you did what you had to.
So what happened? Wise said he saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, to be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment.
Yeah, it works.
Therefore,
actually.
It's not necessarily irreversible, just that
it does work. It just needs to wake
method
up.
Of defense is prevention.
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's coming from you, Lycon. It's almost like you're claiming I can manipulate etheric energy.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
A gift from our teacher?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions.
Is that the new
She will visit you
characters?
sometime soon.
So
she has quite...
Can I file a complaint about her with you if she does?
You, my precious little bitch boy.
The way you said that, just...
In any case, the mayor has asked... Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional,
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full by sheer happenstance. The mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment.
Old fox.
Well...
The mayor imagined, you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. But this matter requires
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first.
So I guess chapter 2 of Zenless, we learn about our new powers then, I'm guessing. Alright, look, Eagles, twins. Something like that. Oh, I just need to take a break so I can end the main mission. Okay. Kind of like this. You rewards for completing the main story. Alright, get those achievements out of the way. Let's see. What do you have, Belle? She saved me in the hollow. Here I met one of the new playable characters already. And this second one, who's probably the leader. Can't wait to see Poe in there. We literally have a playable panda character. There's the second playable character.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl.
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's...
Even huskies can be really smart.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Oh god. Oh, she's literally talking about feng shui right now. Oh god.
You even know feng shui? I'm happy to hear that. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Taoist.
Mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? But what's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
So, what's...
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach...
Better control my abilities.
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for... He's still going over the details, but...
You wait till you decide. I talked about with that. So that's two of the new groups. They her ink bird. They like swung cute, but it transformed into a fucking flaming eagle, or to almost a phoenix. I don't know that place. It's the robot, massaging robot place. Ooh. It's weird at 6th Street though. how they don't have moving animals in here, but the square has them. It's Luke.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
Okay, guys, the reason why I'm saying is my family, we are Asian, and my family members have this type of style of like palm reading and all that. And I just find it a bit odd in general. Like, reading your palm of your hands, which line determine like how long you will live, how many girlfriends or spouses you potentially would have, you know, and stuff, how many kids you would have by reading the palm of your hands. Like, that's a bit weird in my opinion, but yeah, this is what it's pretty much what it is.
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn.
So this is where you were.
You're here, Wise? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter. Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
People just run away.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit.
Hey, Luke. Shifu, please wait, Shifu. So many people want you to tell their fortunes. You want to be a divine immortal legend? Great. I finally get to be an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. There's a white doggy in the background. I have no mortal, just a single mystic. However, it appears here in quite a pickle. It bumped its head when its damage produced, and I don't know what parts got damaged, but all day the slaughter spawn. Alright, let me see. Oh, it's this guy. Their name is Cece. Why does... Oh god, it's the name of one of the NPC girlfriends who are waiting for the guy who's like 3 times cheating. Okay. Done. Wait, are the NPCs nearby there laughing?
Yishuan Shifu, the store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place. Ah, this is the one.
Seems it's closed.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Used to be closed, but it's not.
Huh?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business.
Just some things needed for our future investigations.
Really?
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived. Since we've already obtained what we came for, there will be plenty of time in the future.
Right, and then go talk to Belle, who's at home. What's up? I still don't understand why we have all these giant lockers in the back room, kind of thing. Like, if it's a reservation for a videotape or something like a DVD player, why has it been a giant fucking locker? Okay. Codex. Oh, it's these guys. The Regis is fire and physical. So I could just bring lighter to beat the hell out of them. Type organic. Really? Pistol enforcer. Oh, that's what that does. So it's this one that's new then. Alright, check them all. What deal? Mockingbird. An Opal Squad.
Hello, my friend has a modded bamboo, and I'm here to pick it up for her.
Okay, that's what that is. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I finally do the other thing. Save with flowers. Let's see, get that stuff done so I can get all the polychromes for the next character. Because, like, I think I do have Hugo, but I do not have Vivian.
I'm at your disposal.
Yeah, I don't have Nikomata, Vivian, Trigger,
Got your back.
or other Ambi.
Did you call me? Meow.
Ah, you've arrived.
Alright.
I wanted to ask you some.
Go ahead.
Actually, Belle's the one who's.
Customers have always loved purchasing carefully, yet lately, a customer mentioned that rather than buying bouquets in full bloom, so I was thinking.
Good idea.
Since you agree, could I have the honor?
That was abrupt.
Yes, spring is here, but the floral arrangement has an experienced store man.
Alright. I can
Well,
try.
since you asked.
As a floral designer,
I did
well,
crazy stuff in Star Rails. So this ain't the first rodeo I did. Okay. Let's see. Floral on it. Is that it?
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Okay, thanks. Sorry, but it's fun. Easy to speed through. Alright. It's like the multiplayer, Lunar. I play multiplayer, clearly. Hey, Harumasa. This is working hours right now. Part-timing it. Elaborate. Renose, any others pass their entrance exams. Oh. I guess there right now. So he wants the density, the virus, just the bottom and stuff. If you want all flowers to dance. Yep, rose, yellow, blue. Is it blue flowers? There we go. Is that what you want, sir?
Sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a loyal heart that never leaves.
This voice sounds like Alice from Kitchen Impact. You know. I had to deliver it too. Okay. To rip the bear, the creature in the barrel. There you go. Here, actually, shooting 5 letters only correct far from places. Oh, is that so? You just gave him a plant. Okay. You literally just gave him a plant baby to, like, raise instead of, like, you know, pet dog or, like, a hamster or a cat. Oh, hey, Evelyn. Alright, so you want a metal base. So, metal base with white. So you red, white. And this accessory. Is that better?
Daisies always carry the morning dew, innocent and fresh.
Alright. Started tower. She's going later deliver the flowers, like, here's your flowers! Get football tackled. Like, well, this is the only time you get football tackled in the game. Here you go. My dear. Nice customer. That's the Rita. Is it because of your order? Not entirely certain. I saw you're not cooking, Rita. We're fine. Alright. Alright, sure. Got pinged. A pot of rare, delicate flowers. Alright. The rarity. Oh, that was easy. Like, oh, that was easy.
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Barely tell which was which. Alright, where are we going, Rita?
You certainly do have a natural talent for this. No wonder Miss Orchidea was willing to hand her beloved dew gardening to you.
You think I have talent, Rena?
It's because you easily manage to convey both gentleness and treasured beauty in your work. After all, talent, what you accomplished can be considered, just as Orchidea wrote in her notes, a floral this potted arrangement has achieved. I brought snacks.
It's all thanks to your guidance.
All thanks to your guidance, Rena. And about...
Oh, what a coincidence. A coincidence indeed. Oh, Is my previous request causing you trouble?
It is a little difficult, yes. I've visited several old friends. However, a flower that only blooms in an area that has been repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero and then restored and looks similar to a symbiotic ether. No one's ever seen such a thing, let alone a tamed one.
Lycon and I have been gathering intel as well. Our client has failed to find any other way to get close to that gentleman. There's only 2 days until the banquet.
As expected of Victoria housekeeping.
Right. It's not easy maintaining. I'll keep an eye out. Fortunately, You've seen Weiss's work already, right?
Agreed. Then I'll thank you and the banquet still requires more preparations.
Alright, can I check the Dew Garden then? Yeah, all the exclusive stuff here. Like, get all of that. This is what I wanted to get. The free bamboo. Alright. Overtime with you. Hello, I heard you do personalized potted flowers here. I'd like to order one. I've been working too much overtime lately. My optical components are a little overworked. I don't have time to go for repairs. Can you put together some brightly colored potted flowers for me? That way I can look at them often to recalibrate my vision sensors. Probably wasn't require no care at all, though I used to grow flowers and people would praise my green thumb. Now I barely have time to take care of myself. Why? I just see a simple pot of flowers. Just my work, that's not possible. I like robo flowers. I keep doing my best. I'm right there. Customers have been always saying that the gadget store Bravo images are too plain lately. Just want to buy a pot of flowers, use them as proper photos. Would it be nice if the planet flowers were more fun to match the toys? Oh, if I added more decorations, but that means I wouldn't have to replace the flowers as often? That way I can save a bit of money. Shh, I'm still hoping to save a little from the budget the boss gave me so I can buy a surprise box. Please, please! Using fresh flowers or accessories, pitiful style, and save budget should be no problem. I'll give it a try. So, pot to pot. I want double the charm. Flower accessories. Sunflowers. Okay. Make it all dense. Is that good enough? Is this good enough?
All disturbances will fade away with the moonlight.
That's right, that's it. All these dancing, I should be able to unlock a hidden addition. Thank you, manager. New Florence. Oh, I better get the last person to figure out my taste. Now I had to explain it all over again. This smells so pretty too. Use the most precious flower in the shop to create a gentle pot arrangement for me. I don't like overly complex arrangements, so leave the middle layer without any flowers or decorations. Make the base layer dense. My little bird might enjoy sleeping on it. Well, okay. Very picky, this one is. So they went very soft and dense. That? Is that what you want, ma'am?
A combination of simplicity and modernity.
It's like Jack and the
with no
Beans
extra lines.
Bean Sprout. Like, look. How's that? That's not bad. You're here about 2 days, right? This is a lot of orders, actually. We're gonna take through them. Hello, apprentice mate. I'm glad to see that you would adequately the job with me. You should uphold the virtues of a knight. You're absolutely right. Patient, beauty, and pursuit, love are essential, unless it's for a knight. Are you like a Genty from Star Rails and as Bangbu form? Perfect. I also need some romantic flowers. It's a gift for the Princess Elena. They should also match my tough and chirpy personality. Prepare something light, or I might end up tiring out my brave white steed. Once you get more flowers, you can go back. Alright. Also, please prepare some cookies and decoration to win the prince's favor. Okay. So they want wooden pop, charm, romance. It's that. Alright. There we go. How's that little Bangbu?
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Congratulations, Princess Knight. Yeah, that's my best. Once I win the princess heart with these flowers, I sure to speak highly of you, so that you too are the knight's the king favor. Alright. Lame. What the?
What the?
Oh god, now I know the voice for this one now. I already know the voice now. Yes. Water. Hi, Lycon.
Just as I suspected, you're here, Master Proxy. Please do not misunderstand. I'm not here to rush you to find the flower Rena mentioned. That specific flower requested by the client isn't the only thing required. They're merely decorations.
It sounds like you're planning something.
Your tone seems a little different today, like.
My apologies. It appears I've let myself become a bit too relaxed in your presence. Though I cannot divulge everything, I don't want you to agonize over those rare flowers. They require an extremely difficult and specific environment, and are far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero. The commission we received is to host a perfect banquet. In addition, Rena and I only just found out that our client has...
Now listen.
I think I kind of get it.
In any case, neither you nor me...
Alright.
What a coincidence, Lord Phaethon. Hello.
She's like...
Just now, was that?
Yes, it was Lycon. Vivian, were you like hiding behind the newsstand or something?
Yeah, it was Lycon. Victoria Housekeeping has been trying to find a rare flower for the...
Then, is finding that flower also...
Alright, here you
No
go.
need. I heard that it has strict requirements to grow and cultivate, and even looks like an ethereal of some sort.
I see. Got it. By the way, Lord Phaethon, have you been helping watch over Dugar? Could I ask you to maybe...
What kind?
Of course I can. What kind of flowers do you want?
I'd be happy just having a pot of flowers prepared by... But if I have to say...
Flowers that would like Vivian. I'll get started. Let's see. Purple, no accessories. With softness. It's pink. The southern sounds. The sounds. There you go.
Honest and humble, like a hermit, standing beyond the hustle and bustle.
Is that Vivian? Alright, you hit. Of course.
Yeah.
They're all at this area that you can go fishing.
Are you here to inquire about public security? Mew Mew will always protect you. Should I say, protect you?
Hey, Lilac. I do not feel comfy to have a repurpose, you know, shipping tank that was originally on a ship repurposed as an apartment. This is the deck, or the freaking, like, the balcony. Nabil. Minutes of work, like, time for your next customer. Okay, okay. Oh, it's Burnus. Hey, girl. Proxy by coincidence. Yes. As I suddenly an explosion. And that's how it should be. Avoid using lilies. Let's see. Flowers without lilies. Well, that kind of screws Burnus right there.
It is both intention and courage.
How's that? Perfect. Hey, Roxy. And there's Jane. What's up, Jane? Here you go. A bouquet. It's such a complex scenario. Red flowers at the top, pink flowers in the middle, blue or purple at the bottom. Alright. Very romantic. This is top layer with red flowers. Middle layer is pink flowers. And then blue. Lamp accessories. I think that's the only red ones, yeah. Is that what he wants? Yep. I love what happens when you deliver the flowers to her.
The simple blue-green hue depicts the tranquility and elegance of time.
Is that romantic enough for you? Jane. Ah, so these are the flowers. Did you forget something? Eh? To the Ballet Twins, this is the Bang Boos. Sorry. Oh. Astrid. Eh? Yeah, that's an elegantly dressed man. You're just in casual. That must be censored that. Why are you involved with him? Are you leaving me, friend? No, you're coming with me right now. A blue blood like you will only bring her misfortune. She belongs with me. Supporting actor. Some of us are dividing air affairs without a ring. I kind of spent several weeks engaging in that little knock-knock romance with him. Would that be called catfishing? Good question. I guess you could say I was being a bit deceptive. Huh. Next order! God, it's like a Chinese restaurant. And I know I worked in one. Never ends. Anton? Roxy, it is in here. Any buy flowers? Here. Give it to Ben. Oh, you put it like that. I'll give it a try. So he wants metal base, glowing ornament bonus damage. I guess that's what he meant. I think there's a top part that's like glowy besides, you know, this. Right. Metal base, butterfly, orchid, lamp, fire mushroom. Yep. Who would have guessed?
All disturbances will fade away with the...
Is that really a flower, sir? Hmm? Why did you see me there then? It's hard. Peppers.
Proxy, you're here! I was just saying to Big Ben, this flower pot you designed is fire! Yeah, Big Ben loves it.
Is this Saito? Alejandro's voice? Literally? It does not sound like Alejandro.
Right? Ben?
Right. Like I
Sounds
said,
so awkward.
Proxy has a pair of small and dexterous hands, perfect for flower arranging. I love the potted flowers you prepared, Proxy. Just these expenses.
Just tell me whatever you want to say.
What are you mumbling about? Did Anton get some...
We really can't hide anything from you. Why would anyone want to buy flower pots if not for flowers?
My bad. I should have explained it more clearly. When I told Anton I wanted flower pots, I really did mean I just wanted the flower pot itself. It's because of these two little troublemakers. They keep knocking over their bowls. I hear that if you have a wild hound at home, you could get a really big, heavy flower pot to feed them. So I wanted to buy a heavy flower pot to use as a bowl for their water.
I see. That's why Anton's request sounded so odd.
My bad for being too hasty. I'll make sure to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you?
Well, I'm actually fulfilling my duties as temporary manager for Dew Gardening.
It seems, with your skills and sales...
Right, Miss Orchidea. We've looked around, but...
Only found...
These two dogs.
Thank you. Either way, you have my...
Of course! But, would you...
Once I'm free, I'll get you guys another flower pot.
Sounds great!
I meant you to get a freaking flower pot so we could get the water for the dogs. Oh, it's you again. So we heard he says, no, now, so his voice is more deeper. Oh, it's kind of hard to flower shop manager and florist. Oh, my sunflowers are blooming beautifully. They're so full of energy that several flower heads are competing for space above the vase. Especially my flower care skills are still with me. Looking at them before heading out in the mornings lifts my mood. How's your work doing? Terrible. It gets even worse. My boss' arrogance has somehow turned into a strange anxiety, spreading all over the office. He keeps shouting things like, "There, I find it. Are you gonna stand by and let them stop working?" While pacing back and forth. I don't get it at all. Could this be much coincidence? The happiness I get from the sunflowers cannot last so long. To ease my boss society, keep him from professional, I have no chance to work overtime late into the night. You poor thing. Some daisies. Return to shop, even though you're right in front of the entire shop. Well, I'm sailing through this like a knife through butter. Hey, Nicole. Roxy, are you here to buy flowers too? Unless you're opening your own flower shop. Tell me what you want. It's not easy to find. Let's see. She wants flower component, same as color as her hair. Everything pink. Shade rarities. I don't like when they moan. It throws me off when they moan like that. Is that better, Nicole?
Happiness is like the fluttering shadow of a butterfly moving toward you.
Venus flower and snapdragons. Not bad, not bad. What a big old pot. Bill, kidding me, right? Button of Ian. You always give an ace up your sleeve. Geppetto. You're just gonna name it Geppetto. Hey, Zuyan. Oh, you like the order? You want lighter ones? Alright. Interesting at the same time. Auto request. Alright. Next flower set. Softness for charm. With dense, sparse flowers. Oof. A lot of softness. Ooh, that is a... Put that on the top. Nice. Got the charm up. Well then. There we go. How's that? See, parfait.
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Sunset umbrellas and memorial flowers. I think that's how mom and dad should start chewing my ears off. Alright, I remember that. Who's next? Oh. There you go. Just like T-pose right in front of me. What flowers do you go? Hydrate? Alright. Alright. Very exquisite, beautiful, heavy flower pot. A lot of hugs. Carved base. The fucking moans. Is that better, Hugo?
The bellflower.
Oh look, I got the flower that I needed. Chotto! Thank you, oh, so shiny.
What's the matter, manager? Is my present not to your liking?
Isn't this the rare flower Victoria Housekeeping's been looking for? Nineveh? Where did you get it from?
Before Vivian mentioned it, I had never heard of a flower that feeds upon the hollows for... However, it is something that... So I asked around. Let me guess. This flower requires an extremely difficult and specific environment and is far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero.
As expected of Hugo. Even the description you gave is almost word for word what Lycon said.
Well, I managed to find an elusive flora expert who likes these kinds of flowers and a flower so rare and precious that most haven't even heard of it. It's quite... In any case...
Hey, being too kind?
Hugo, you sure are being generous.
That he didn't want a certain someone to put themselves in danger to get... Allow me to assure you, please. As if a bird flew by with flowers in its beak and dropped it from the sky as a gift for you, Of course, since it is.
Oh, text? Navia. I just found some Neva you just nearby. Roxy? So not something you can't do. Alright. I'll look for you at the flower shop. Damn, you sped run. Yeah. A kind, mysterious person. Hey. It's just a play fire, so I expect it at forest must be mistaken. How do you want it arranged? Via decorations and the middle base. Alright. Middle base. The other flowers are purple. I hate when they do that. It bothers me so much. These are not even purple flowers. That That's good.
Transcendent beauty is often dangerous and alluring.
Give me whispering flowers. Start the VIP lounge. I did love their little bang boo dance fight. Hi. Oh. Go to lunch, find the butler, and grab a snack. Hello, butler. Delicious. I have both serving that. No, make it 10. Make it 10. No, sir. It's delicious. Make it 10. Now let's having a good time. Roxy? You have a invitation to that boring banquet upstairs too? I don't get it. Not anything to be proud of, so I invite so many people for it. Ah, you're here. Please keep me moving. Miss Sokaku has just requested 10 more servings of snacks. Sorry about that. Can you just tend to wise first? Sonkaku has already had plenty. However, Sonkaku has an assistant. We're probably gonna come out of this field work anyways. So now she's all full. Chief doing the same training. Never even showed up. Which leaves our poor deputy chief upstairs being the face of the party. So this banquet? Well, I don't have the right for you to hear from me, even though I'm off away from the fucking camera. How about just sit down, relax, treat yourself to these beautiful waffles by her lead butler. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Dear manager, you've given the Nineveh that I brought you to Lycon, correct?
I gave the flower arrangement with Nineveh to Lycon already.
Of course not. That's the real deal, all right. However, I'm guessing you don't know the details behind this banquet.
There's been too many coincidences lately. I can guess the gist of it at this.
Then I'll fill you in on the details, shall I? As you've probably guessed, this time, Victoria Housekeeping's client has many controversial businesses. One involves a high-quality mine near Blazewood.
Oh.
They only just managed to estimate the value of that mine a few days ago. However, as I'm sure you know, naturally, the owner awakened from his fantasy of It's not difficult to find out that honored guests.
I'm surprised you're willing to help someone who would ignore hollow disaster risks and safety concerns for profit like that.
Now, don't put it that way. I just simply... Look at the time.
Is that so? You seem to know a lot.
What are you doing here, Lycon? How's...
My client's wishes were dashed the moment he gifted Nineveh to the honored guest.
Oh?
He was impatient to make an impression, and rushed to find out what that honored guest liked, but failed to ascertain the meaning behind the flower. That gentleman did not favor Nineveh for its rarity or beauty, but instead because his friend sacrificed their life for him, allowing him to escape Hollow Zero. And the area he escaped to...
Nostalgia from a big shot like... However, if they've been...
Hugo.
All right, all right.
That gentleman favors Nineveh as he doesn't wish to forget his friend's sacrifice. Also to remind himself to continue fighting the hollow disasters. As such, someone using this flower to ingratiate himself and convince him to ignore the pressing dangers and sweep it all...
Oh, I see.
So that honored guest is Lilac's father? She mentioned Nineveh and her father's friend before.
Wow. Too bad it was so cliché.
You...
However, If you could be so kind as perhaps you'll realize we have somewhere to be.
Oh, right. My apologies, Master Proxy. Hugo and I will be taking our...
Lord Phaethon, no one took this pot of flowers.
They just left.
They just left. If it's
No, I think I'm right. You said before that flowers can be used. The Nineveh that gentleman keeps at home tells of his comrade's sacrifice and protection. However, so, even if these are his favorite flower, I understand.
How about me?
You are going to keep these flowers, Lord Phaethon? Then, when you see it, you'll be reminded of me.
Jeez, Vivian is a blood stock fan. Oh, Phaethon. Look at me now, Phaethon. It's like, Jesus. Tell Belle and Wise to lock the doors before they sleep. Just have a Vivian just crawling.
Pretty heavy, huh?
These flowers are pretty inconvenient to carry around, so I thought I'd bring it back home first.
I don't think I've ever seen flowers like this in the flower.
Yep, it's really rare. Miss Orchidea and Lycon both searched high and low for... But now, I guess you could say it's fulfilled its purpose.
Really? Giving flowers? I've learned a bit of... You were out for so long, but only came back with this single pot of flower.
Perhaps that's what others would do, but that's not why I did it. Try again?
Vivian's
Wait,
face
you aren't
silly.
that superficial and shallow, are you, Wise? So, is it just because you thought it looked pretty?
You say that, Leonard, but this is not freaking like she would go up, cut a piece of your hair while you're sleeping, and put it like in a jar and like have a freaking like shrine.
Nope,
like,
not that either.
Like, was it Helga from like Hey Arnold?
So, if it's not the most beautiful, and it's not to convey some special meaning, why did you bring it back?
Because?
That's hella expensive! I'm gonna take this back to my room now!
And then force over back to the flower shop. Oh, he's back. Overtime Boo's back. Yes. No. Huh? You would never guess. Our previous project collapsed. Lazy manager was fired. Out here. I still got fired. Only pay me hefty severance based on my use of service. Eh? Look for a new job. Aww. Cute. Can't believe Twitch was so sensitive that they had to censor simp. Seriously. Like it's a bad like 18 plus service name or something like that. The word
Hope you can
simp.
find the flower that represents your feelings.
Alright. He's done. That is done. 2 more. Alright. And just these guys left. I heard you got something new going on. I'm new. I'm here to show my support. There might not be as many type of flowers here as villages, but still a bit overwhelming. They just picked me. I never had brought pants before. Issue some special flowers for me. It's fine if they're a bit pricey. Please avoid red flowers. They remind me of error messages. No yellow ones either, since they remind me of warning signs. Definitely no blues. If possible, I could live without ever seeing blue screen again. Possible don't want it to be too vibrant or intense emotionally while I'm working. Keep my head straight. A rare enough flower. Okay. There's no white. Okay. It's like white. Identical to extravagant. Okay. How's
The
that?
King of Flowers effortlessly commands admiration.
How's that? That was fast. Queen affairs always replant their career. All you had asked was a simple thing. Alright. Oh, it's you. I was assuming you saw him come alive. Alright, fine. I've been out for a while, so I was gonna do a song. I'm really resilient, you know that? I say a lot. I played a lot. I don't want to disturb others by turning on the lights at night. I really use the night light. Is this supposed to be like a parody of Dead Mouse? I just noticed he's never shown his real face. Unless he is an android. I already asked if they observed a glowing ancestry, something moon shape. Let's use that to arrange my flowers, along with some white flowers, make it brighter. Not to question the eyes. Alright. Try covers moon, white, charm. That's it.
A combination of simplicity and modernity.
It looks like what I wanted. Hello, my overtime buddy. Just for 2 days left until the score's due. Stay with me, right? Alright, and then is it 6, 9 more for her. Manager, I didn't expect you to know so much about floor design. Right now, mine wants to nurture the mind and spirit, so I thought to get a pot of flowers as her birthday present. She's the lead singer of the rock band. As for flower arranging, I'd say she's completely clueless. Her daily schedule is far from normal. Alright. Accessories of different colors. So she don't really want flowers. Just want the accessories. See, Caramel Dream. That'd be better.
The lamp branch gently sways, with good luck waiting for you just around the corner.
That's it. Oh, the flowers look beautiful too, no matter what I need to complain about. Oh, snap.
Hey, to brighten your mood, don't you think?
I like that black flowers. I can use that for the photography prop. The prop should be very pretty. I can redesign this color scheme, shape of flowers, spacing to fit the scene in the shot perfectly. Sketch, let's go with this one. Alright. It'll actually show me the sketch. Okay. Alright, it looks like it's good. Like, almost exact. The tea.
The bellflower represents unwavering faith.
How's that, Snap? Yeah, just like this. I like how her robot hands that are like part of her. Let's see. She wants all 3 flowers sparse, flowers warm, colored.
Sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a...
Oh, do you? Do we? I guess I was confused. Budget friendly. With big softness, with roses or lilies. No, dude, that guy. There we go.
The sweet aroma of lilies is a blessing of happiness and harmony.
This was a perfect workshop, thank you. How are you sweet to the dog?
Don't you think?
What a mouth. Teacher's pet house head. Share wooden pot with some white lilies that are very lush with tulips, pink flowers. Perfect.
Tulips symbolize tolerance.
How? Oh. Can you make a pot like this for me? Alright. Metal buckets. Little blue flowers. With umbrellas. And a moon. Done.
A combination of simplicity and modernity.
What's that? That's what I need. Alright, we got Amy next. Second pod van. To the Denny. Alright. Red and purple. Too expensive. Guess that's cheaper. I'm with that. Few reds and purples.
It is both intention.
Greater than I imagine. Alright. Robin. It's you, Braxy. The Razor flowers vary in density. The top there's the most expensive flowers. Alright, card base then. Alright. How's that?
Transcendent beauty is all.
Alright, two more. Jean. Let's do the same. Okay, that. They want snapdragons. Put a rose on top. And then tiger. Royal flowers. Yeah, more of that. Just 5 of them. 3 roses. Right?
It is both in.
Yeah, it's toxic. Those flowers are toxic to real goldfish. Hey, shop. Alright. Very Pacific. Let's see. Let's do top layers, blue or white flowers. Middle layers, blue. Alright, I think that'd be good.
Happiness.
Right, and that's all the sides done.
Perfect for picking out a bouquet to brighten.
Alright, climb them all. And climb them all. Event done.
Sometimes simply looking at flowers is a healing experience, isn't it?
What's this? Achievement. Alright, let's get all started. $19.96. Down and get his engine. Let's see. Nope. It's 4-star pool. Alright. Alright guys. We are gonna end our stream of ZZZ Sunday here. It's getting pretty late. Thanks for stopping by here. Yeah, and thanks for the raise and follows, guys. I might pull up a schedule for this week, maybe, if I can. There's a game demo that I want to try for tomorrow's stream. The game's not really out yet on Steam. It's called Is This Seat Taken Yet? It's a little... It's like a little thinking game, like a brain teaser game kind of thing, and I want to try it. The other game that I will also probably gonna try after that demo's done is Barony. It's a little pixelated game. And see how well I can go on it. Kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna end our stream here. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hope you all have a nice night. Alright. Bye. Good night, everyone. This is Simon the Sun. Good night.